If you've clicked on this video, it's either because you really love sports or you want to fix something in your life. For me, if I was watching this video when I was 16 years old, it wasn't because I loved sports. It was actually because I wanted to fix something in my life. That's why I started to do this kind of content, because I know that when I was 16 years old, hearing these kinds of things, the thing that I will speak about today, well, that would have helped me a lot. So sports is sexy, alright? I think the number one thing that you can do in your life, if you have problems, if you have mental health issues, there's a lot of things that exist in the world, but really the best thing that you can do is find a sport, right? You can just find a sport. And before you just go away, just listen, alright? Sport will save your life. Sport will bring you everything that you need, mentally and physically, alright? And the crazy thing about it is that there's a lot of fucking sports in the world. For me personally, when I was 16 years old, I was really depressed. I had a big social anxiety. I took weed. I had a lot of doubts in my mind. Everything seemed so dark sometimes, and I really had a big existential crisis. And sometimes it went away, sometimes it came back, and I had to build my mind from scratch. And I found sport. I found basketball. And through basketball, every single thing in my life changed. So what happened is, I discovered basketball through a video game, NBA Live 19, with a friend, and I started playing. And first, it was really good for my health. Was having a great time with my friends. But then it gave me the most important thing. It gave me purpose. Sport gave me purpose. I wanted to get in the NBA because I got obsessed because of what Kobe Bryant would say and how all of his mentality. I was so much in a dark place that hearing Kobe Bryant and his work ethic and the way he saw the world, it just fascinated me. I wanted to be like him. So I wanted to get an NBA. It gave me purpose. The number one thing that you need in your life, if you want to be happy as a man, is purpose. You need purpose. It's like the foundation of your life. You need something to thrive for, alright? You need something to go for. You need something to attack. It's really important. So it gave me purpose. I wanted to get in the NBA. So what happened is, I was really depressed, out of shape. I was anxious. I had absolutely no confidence. I had bad grades at school, alright? And then I discovered basketball. I became obsessed with going to NBA, so I just listened to Kobe and I understood that to succeed, there's a lot of things, but I understood that to succeed, what I had to do is work really fucking hard. Be disciplined. That's what I heard a lot. So what I decided to do is start to build discipline. And then I started to play basketball every single day. I would wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning. That's pure hard work. I would take a good shower, go and bike to a park 15 minutes away from my house. Then I would play basketball every morning. I had a workout plan. I watched a lot of content of basketball to learn how to be better and all of that. I even tried to get in my high school basketball team. I wasn't good enough, so I came back and I asked the coach if I could do the practices with them. He said no, and then I came back again, and I really had a good speech, and then he accepted. And it's a little bit sad, but I did the practices and not the game. So I kind of got better, and I could saw the way to play the games. They were good. They could dunk and all that. I could barely touch the rim. I never dunked actually. I never got to that point. But it gave me purpose, and I started to build discipline. I started to work really fucking hard. And what happened with this is, with discipline, when I started to build discipline, I also started to build confidence. I became much more confident, alright? And that's really important. because confidence is like, as a man, you need confidence if you want to be happy. Discipline also made me a much better like student. You know, at school I started to work way harder, like because I understood. To me, the only thing that mattered is hard work. When I worked hard, today I'm more like work hard, work smart. You know, that's the way. But at the time, I didn't know. Maybe even right now, when there's a lot of things I don't know. At the time, the only thing I knew was hard work. So I just worked hard. Was like, man, that's magic. I only have to do the thing and not quit, and I will succeed. And then I started having good grades. Started to play well at basketball. I started to just do good in a lot of aspects in sports. I started to go to the gym. I started to be in a fucking great shape. All right. The only thing that the another thing that it did for me is that I started to be more social, because going to the park every single day, and sometimes on the weekend I would sleep at my girlfriend's house. So I would just wake up way later. I would go to the park at like 1 p.m. and then there was guys that would play with me, and I met guys, and it was a really good time, you know. So sports is the way. If you feel bad, you need to implement a certain sport in your life, and make sure it's something that's aligned with what you want in life. Like to me, it was like hard work, basketball. I love the way like the player moves and all that. I found that basketball was kind of sexy. You know, so that's why I chose basketball. But for you, it could be dreaming your dream body. For me, it's this right now. So I go a lot to the gym. But you know, that could be tennis, dancing, just a certain discipline. It doesn't necessarily have to be sport. It can be just a certain discipline, you know, piano or something like that. It can be anything. But just make sure you do something, that you stick to it, that you get better, that you just build your mind around it. That's a really good way to start. And just never quit.